Hello and welcome to this week's small but perfectly formed comics roundup on Geeky Brummie, looking at the books that were released on Wednesday the 20th of May 2019. And my pick of the week this week is Dial H for Hero number 3 from DC's Wonder Comics imprint. Written by Sam Humphries, with art by Joe Quinones, with assist from R.S. Dien. In this week's issue, we take a turn into a slightly weirder world with art homages to the likes of the 90s Doom Patrol and Tank Girl. This is a really fun title, and it's a real shame that it's only going to be a short run, but if you haven't picked it up yet, I highly recommend you do so. Other comics I think you should be having a look at this week include Middlewest number 7 from Image, written by Scotty Young with art by George Corona. Also the Middlewest Trade Paperback Volume 1, which collects the first 6 issues of this fantastic series. We've got Rumble number 12 from Image, written by John Arcudi with art by David Rubin. We've also got Road of Bones number 1 from IDW, written by Rich Dueck with art by Alec Cormac. And finally we've got Buffy the Vampire Slayer from Boom Studios, the trade paperback collecting issues 1 to 4, written by Jordi Belair with art by Don Mora. For those of you that tuned in last week, you'll have heard that I couldn't pick up a copy of Little Bird number 3 from my local comic shop because they sold out. Luckily, they got me a copy in this week, so I'm back on with the 3rd issue of a great title. If you haven't picked it up yet, I highly recommend it. Ian Bertram's art is absolutely beautiful and the story is really kicking along. If you live in Birmingham, you can pick up your comics from the wonderful Worlds Apart on Small Book Queensway. Just pop upstairs to their comics section. Don't forget, this week, because of the bank holiday, your books will be in stock a day later than normal. You can tune in to the Geeky Brummie podcast every Saturday on your podcasting service of choice. Have a look at our catch-up page on the website, and that'll give you some instructions and links to the various services available, or you can listen to the archive directly in the page. You can also take a look at our website for other features, including Lee Price's weekly gaming roundup and our video archive, which you can have a look at in the page if you don't already subscribe to the YouTube channel. So if you don't already, hit that subscribe button now. Not quite comics, but one of my favourite illustrators from a very young age was Judith Kerr, who unfortunately passed away this week. So I'd just like to say a huge thanks to Judith and her amazing career, including works like The Tiger Who Came to Tea and the Mog stories, including one of the most touching stories I've ever read, Goodbye Mog. Farewell, Judith. It was a pleasure reading your stories. That's it from me this week, so thanks again for watching and I'll see you next week. Bye!